Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope your weekend was nice and restful. So today we're going to be going over functions and some short notes on this. So our agenda for today, if you haven't completed it already, make sure that you complete that review quizzes. We'll have this video lesson and then we'll have a check for understanding after this. All right, so we're going to be talking about functions today. What is a function? It's a special relationship between values. Each input, so x, has exactly one output, or y. We're going to be testing whether something is a function today. So if we're given ordered pairs, so like an x or y, if we x or y table, if we have any x values that repeat, it's not a function, right? So repeating is no. Given a graph, we're going to do what's called a vertical line test. And if you can draw a straight up and down line or vertical line on your graph and it intersects your graph points more than once, it's not a function. So let's take a look and see what that looks like. All right, so we've got a group. All right, so we're going to look at just the x values because we're given ordered pairs. All right, so we have a 5, 3, 2, 0, -1. So we don't have any repeats, so this is a function. All right, start our next one. -2, 0, 2, 3, 2. All right, so we've got some x values that repeat, so this is not a function. All right, number 3, -4, -3, -2, -1, -3. So we got repeating again, so it is not a function. Next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We don't have any repeating values in our x, so this is a function. All right, so now we have some x, y tables, and we're going to be doing basically the same thing, because remember, a table is just a different way to represent a group of ordered pairs, right? So let's take a look at this. So we have 3, -1, 0, 2, 3. So we have one repeating value, so this is not a function. So we'll take a look at our next one. -4, -2, 1, 2, and 5 doesn't repeat, so this is a function. -5, -3, 0, 1, and 2 don't have any repeats, so it is a function. All right, because remember, we're only looking for x values, and if we have any that repeat, we know it's not a function. All right, I got one more of this type. So we have 1, 4, -7, 4, and then -1. So we have a repeating x, so we know that this is not a function. All right, so whenever we have a map, remember, each one of these arrows goes to values that it's connected to. So we're going to, if any of these have more than one going from our x to our y, that looks like an x, our x to our y, we know it's not a function, right? So let's see, these all look good because they're only connecting to one, so this is a function. Our next one, we have this value that's going to two different things, so we know this is not a function. All right, given a graph, we're going to do our vertical line test, right? So if a vertical line intersects a graph more than once, then it is not a function. All right, so a vertical line is straight up and down, so we're going to be looking, can we draw a straight line up and down that intersects more than one point? Yes. So that we know this is not a function. All right, let's take a look at our next one. We don't have more than one that intersect, so this is a function. All right, scanning from left to right, we got this line right here that we can draw, so we know this is not a function. All right, last three. Okay, so whenever we have like a continuous graph or something with arrows, we're going to treat this the same as we would normally. If we can draw a vertical line anywhere on this point and cross the graph more than once, we know it's not a function. So here it doesn't work. Okay, so we can do it right here if we wanted to. And it intersects at those 2 points, so we know that that is not a function. All right. Similar thing with this. So if we draw a straight line anywhere at these places, it doesn't connect twice. So this is a function. All right, we look at this one. See how there's a curve with this? Right? So this isn't going straight down, but even if it did, we're looking at our vertical lines, and it looks like there's no place that it will connect. So this is a function. Not too bad. All right, your task, I would like you to practice this concept and identify some of these functions. If you have any questions, please reach out. Thanks, guys.